शरणों से विनायका शरणों से विनायका
Good evening, everybody. Before I begin the pleasant task of delivering the welcome address, I have a brief announcement. After several concerned glances at the sky, intense debate amongst some of us, and finally a prayer, we decided that we would take a chance and have the ceremony in this open-air amphitheatre. In case the widow gods do not answer our prayers and the shower starts, we have to move to an alternate location which is already ready. You'll be guided properly to that location, so without any problems, hopefully we'll be able to move to that alternate location. But let's hope our prayers will be answered and there will be no such disturbance. Distinguished Chief Guest, Sri N. Narayan Murthy, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Infosys Technologies Limited, Sri S. M. Datta, Chairman Board of Governors, IIMB Society, members of the Board of Governors, IIMB Society, faculty, staff, graduating students, parents, alumni, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy to welcome you all to the 26th annual convocation of IIMB. It is a great privilege and honor for the IIMB community to have Sri Narayan Murthy, CEO of Infosys, as the chief guest for this occasion. If custom and convention did not dictate otherwise, I could have ended my welcome speech right here. I cannot think of any person whom the usual phrase, "he needs no introduction," fits better and with more justice than it does in the case of Mr. Narayan Murthy. But convention does demand that I make a few remarks by way of introduction of the chief guest. As all of you know, Mr. Narayan Murthy is one of modern India's most illustrious personalities, one of the most admired business leaders in the country, a role model for thousands of IT professionals and aspiring entrepreneurs, almost a household name in this age of information technology. Shri Narayan Murthy obtained his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from the University of Mysore in 1967.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the IIMB community, it is my great pleasure, sir, Shri Narayan Murthy, to welcome him as the chief guest for the 26th convocation. I now request our respected chairman, Sri S.M. Datta, to present a bouquet and a memento to Mr. Murthy on behalf of all of us. Once again, I take this opportunity to welcome all the distinguished guests, members of the press and media, parents of our students, all the members of the IIMB community, and all the well-wishers for this auspicious function. Thank you. Distinguished Chief Guest, Shri N.R. Narayan Murthy, Chairman and CEO of Infosys Technologies, Chairman Sri S.M. Datta, members of the Board of Governors, faculty, staff, students, parents, alumni, members of the media, invitees and friends. At the outset, I am happy to announce that as in the previous year, this convocation is being webcast all over the world through internet with the help of Dr. B.V. Naidu, Director, Software Technologies Parks of India, Bangalore, and his team. At this 26th annual convocation, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the highlights of our programs, activities, and achievements for the year 2000-2001. During the Silver Jubilee year in 1998, the Institute faculty had articulated a vision and strategy for the growth of the Institute in the new millennium and adopted excellence through partnership as the motto. The vision was to position IIMB as not only the best management school in India, but also as the best international school of management in India. It gives me great joy and satisfaction to mention that as a result of our sustained efforts towards excellence through partnership, IIMB has been urged as the #1 business school in the country in the survey of India's business schools conducted by BC. The findings of the survey were reported in Business Today in the November 21st, 2000 issue. Today is a momentous day for us because besides the 181 students being awarded the postgraduate diploma in management, as many as 8 students are being conferred the title of Fellow of IIMB, and for the first time, the postgraduate diploma in software enterprise management is being awarded to 39 students. We now have 3 well-established postgraduate programs, namely the postgraduate program in management, the fellow program in management, and the postgraduate program in software enterprise management. Let me first briefly highlight the activities pertaining to these 3 programs. The postgraduate program, more popularly known as the PGP at the Institute, is constantly fine-tuned in terms of course offerings as well as the delivery of the program. Following a comprehensive review of the PGP, a revised curriculum for the first year was implemented from this academic year. I might add that this revised curriculum is the envy of many institutions because many institutions have been talking about revising their curriculum, but they have not been able to actually implement it. A review of the second year curriculum was completed and the revised curriculum will come into effect in the coming academic year. In a cross-cultural society that our students need to work in, there is a definite interdependence between society and the corporate world, especially when the corporate sector is being called to play an increasing role in the social sector. In order to help our students understand the broad societal framework they are expected to work in, the students in the Indian Society course are sensitized to the issues faced by the Indian society today.
The students work in collaboration with NGOs and other institutions addressing a spectrum of issues facing the Indian society. The projects they have worked on address issues, believe it or not, such as AIDS, prostitution, alcoholism, eve-teasing, prisoners' children, child labor, education opportunities are available to the tribal population, etc. During the projects, the students examine the various facets of social sector, understand the interdependence of social classes, raise questions, and offer possible solutions. For our postgraduate program students, we have a student exchange program with 20 universities spread all over the world. This year, 26 PGP second year students enrolled for a term at these partner schools as exchange students. 10 students from the partner institutes enrolled for a term at IIMB. Our students have won a number of awards. The list is rather long, but let me go through that because this is a function for the students today. This year, the IIMB students topped the list of Aditya Birla Scholarship awardees with a record of 8 students receiving the scholarship. Out of the 10 Aditya Birla scholarships earmarked for IIM this year, 8 were backed by IIMB students. The awardees are Yashodhara Lal, Prashant Kurse, Saurabh Jalaria, Prahalad Lakshman, Pratyush Tiwari, Lavanya Chari, Karan Bajaj, and Vikas Purohit. The scholarship covers the academic and hostel fees for the entire duration of the program, commencing with the academic session for the first year. Aditya Afzal Purkar was selected for the Nestle Young Business Managers Award. The recipients of Ratan Tata scholarships are Prakshit Goiskar and Anshuman Maheshwari. Besides these scholarships, the merit-based awards include the Citibank, Standard Chartered, and the Motorola scholarships. The need-based awards include the Citibank and Baruka scholarships. The institute continues to ensure that no student admitted to IIMB is denied access to education at IIMB because of lack of financial support. This year, as many as 42 students have been given institute scholarships in the form of partial or full tuition waiver. A scholarship in memory of one of our past students, Uday Narayan Nayak, has been instituted by his parents with an endowment. My dad, Mr. Uday Narayan Nayak, was working at Infosys when an unfortunate accident in the US happened. The most touching tribute that was given to me by his parents was they wanted to institute the scholarship because Mr. Uday Narayan Nayak had mentioned to them that the 2 years he spent at IIMB were the best in his life. The interest from the endowment will be used towards financial aid. The scholarship will be given from next year. This year, several PGP students have won awards at various competitions. Some of these are as follows. The IIMB team, Vapiti Technologies, consisting of Ranjit Singh Bawa, Ram Kumar Balagopal, Ram Venkat Kotadri, Tarun Sharma, and Amrita Joshi, who is an exchange student, I believe, from UCLA, won the first prize at the Business Wing 2001 Business Plan Contest organized by IIMB in February 2001. The same team bagged the third prize in the IIM Catalyst Business Plan Competition organized by IIM Calcutta during January 2001. The IIMB team, Techie Automation, consisting of Ganesh Krishnaswamy, S.A. Kiran, Prasun Shah, Saurabh Upadhyay from PGP second year, and Uma Balakrishnan and C.M. Reddy, both from the PGSM, with Professor T.R. Madan Mohan as the faculty mentor, has been chosen to represent IIMB at the NASDAQ Asia Move Business Plan Contest to be held in Hong Kong later this month. My dad, that there seems to be a complete synergy between the PGP and the PGSM, at least in the team. The runner-up team, Net2 Research, comprising Ramohan Tyagarajan, Karthik K, Amit Bhagat, Manoj Bajpai, S. Sriram, K. Srinivas, and Anand Manoj, all of the PGP's second year with Professor Srinivas Prakya as the faculty mentor, will represent IIMB at the Business Plan Contest in Brisbane, Australia to be held at the end of this month. I hope our team will do better than the cricket team has been doing today. Although I think today the team has done better. Karthik Kare won the prize for the best summer project organized by Symbiosis Pune. The first prize for paper presentation contest at XLRI was won by Amol Maheswari and Sweta Jajaria. At the HSBC case competition, the team consisting of Sanjeev Bharatiya, Amol Maheshwari and Sweta Jajaria won the second prize. 8 IIMB students were selected for the 30th ISC conference at University of St. Gallen, Switzerland. The selected students are Karan Bhagat, P. Shyamsundar, Srishti Kohli, Krishna Rajaram, Nimesh Gupta, Nikhil Madhav, Saurav Mukherjee and Rajesh Ravan. There is still more to come. IIMB students Ganesh Krishnaswamy and Saurav Upadhyay won prizes at the paper case competitions held as part of Confluence at IIM Ahmedabad. At Shastrata, the paper competition at IIM Calcutta, Manish Agarwal and Rahul Gupta won the first prize for the finance paper. Kaushik Kundu and Nitin Chokani won the first prize for the economics paper. At the same event, Sudhir Kumar won the second prize for the marketing paper, and Kaushik Kundu and Somnath Manna bagged the second prize for the systems paper. At the paper competition held at IIM Bhubaneswar, Manish Agarwal and Rahul Gupta won the first prize for finance paper, and Aparna Jaj and Deepa C won the first prize for human resources paper. Kaushik Kundu and Somnath Manna secured the second prize for operations management paper, while Saurabh Kumar and Ashish Tiwari won the second prize for the systems paper. Siddharth Chaturvedi won the first prize at the All India Inter-IIM Deutsche Bank paper presentation contest. A businessman proposal, Bharat Logistics from IIMB won the runner-up spot at the Ignite Asia Business Plan competition at Singapore on 8 February 2001 from more than 250 entries across Asia. IIMB comprised of Manish Malevar, Ashwin Iyengar, and Anish Ambani from the graduating PGP batch and Professor T. Krishna Sundar. Placement. As usual, one of the high points during this year was the placement activities. The final placements were completed in 2 days' time, as was the case last year. All the 170 students who participated in the placements were placed in 53 companies. Although Infosys was not recruiting on IIM campuses this year, we are indeed happy that we have at least one of the IIMB has the chairman of Infosys for the convocation. Fellow Program in Management. Today, 8 students, Randeep Mishra, Sanjeev Avande, Milind Kelkar, Sanjeevan Kapshe, Manish Rautala, Ranadev Goswami, Vineet Prabhakar and Sanjay Gupta are receiving the title of Fellow of the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. The Fellow Program in Management has also undergone a comprehensive review and a new curriculum has been implemented from this year. The stipend offered to doctoral students has been revised upward. As in the past 2 years, this year too, Infosys Technologies has offered 2 generous fellowships to support doctoral level candidates in the area of information technology. Let me now turn my attention to the faculty. We have a distinguished faculty of 76 with educational background and expertise in various management disciplines. Several faculty have won laurels and awards during the year. The most prominent among them are as follows. Professor J. Ramachandran's name figures under 10 people to watch out for in Y2K+1 in the trends column of the anniversary issue of Business Today. Professor Ramachandran has been described as the highest paid independent consultant in the country. Professor R. Vaidyanathan has been unanimously elected as the Secretary of the Asia Pacific Risk and Insurance Association for the year 2000-2001. Professor Ganesh Prabhu has received the National Best Young Teacher Award for the year 2000 at the recently held annual convention of the Association of Indian Management Schools. Professor Vayala Murthy has won the 3rd prize for his book on brand management in the Indian context in the Escorts Delhi Management Association Business Book Contest for the year 2000. His case on segmentation of Indian watch market presented at the Asian Case Research Journal Conference held at Singapore during July 2000 was one of the 3 chosen for roundtable discussion. Professor Geeta Sen was one of the two main speakers, along with Senator Joseph Lieberman at the investiture of Senator Bob Kerrey as president of the New School University in New York. I might add Senator Joseph Lieberman was Mr. Gore's vice presidential running mate in the recent U.S. election, and Senator Kerrey was until recently the Democratic senator from Nebraska and formerly governor of Nebraska. Professor Geeta Sen spoke on globalization and the role of U.S. in the global economy at the function held at Carnegie Hall in New York on February 28th. Lastly, I have been the recipient of the Fulkerson Prize awarded in August of this year. I've been awarded this prize at the International Symposium on Mathematical Programming held in Atlanta, USA during August. Student activities. Student clubs regularly organize programs to facilitate greater interaction between students and the representatives of business and industry. For the fourth successive year, IIMB 2000, the so-called IIMB Invitation Seminar, was organized by the Forum for Industry Interaction. The theme of the seminar was Essence of Leadership. Besides talks by distinguished leaders, the seminar included the IIMB ICICI Leadership Competition and a panel discussion. Some of the FPM and PGP students are moving from an academic environment to corporate culture for the first time, of course not counting your summer internship. I hope many of you will find your new assignments interesting and challenging, but if you find the corporate culture is not your cup of tea, I would urge you to consider a career in academia. The remuneration may not be as attractive as in the corporate world, but the nature of work and lifestyle can be more satisfying. Of course, if you become a much sought after consultant or an author of popular textbooks, your academic career can be monetarily rewarding as well. We believe that the education you have received at IIMB is as good as, if not better than, what you can get anywhere else within the country or outside. We hope that this will give you enough confidence and an ability to learn by yourself. Remember, confidence and capability supplemented by an ability to learn are the essential ingredients of success. I do hope that all of you will do well and bring credit to yourself, your family, and to your alma mater. On behalf of the entire IIMB community, I wish you all the best of luck. May God bless you. Thank you for your patience.
The candidates will individually receive their fellow title from the chairman, IIMB Society. Mr. Ranbir Mishra, a generalized strategy, structure, process framework for dynamic evaluation of business market relationship and episode level operationalization. Mr. Sanjeev Aunghe, a comparative study of 3 models of evaluation of urban infrastructure projects. Mr. Sanjeevan Kapshe, real options approach to valuation of transport infrastructure projects. Mr. Randev Goswami, Indian pension system, funding, privatization, and investments. Ms. Vinny Prabhakar, context specificity and firm behavior, diversification, affiliation, and performance. Mr. Sanjay Gupta, determinants of state-owned enterprises' performance, a study of public electric utilities. In absentia, Mr. Milind Kelkar, interplay between authority and abstractness of evidence and its effect on belief formation and advertisement perspective. And Mr. Manish Rautela, impact of perception of market orientation on salesperson's performance and impact of perceptual gaps in market orientation on SBU performance. Mr. Chairman, I have the honor to present Mr. Randeep Mishra and 7 others who have been examined and found qualified for the title of Fellow of Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, and request the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore Society to award the title of Fellow of Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore to these candidates, of whom 6 are present and 2 will be receiving in absentia.
Candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management, please rise. The candidates will individually receive the diploma from the Arun Kumar R, Arvind Kumar, Ashima Sharma, Ashok Khandewal, Ashim Ranjan Parasar, Bhavnath Bindra, Elizabeth John, Ganesh Krishnaswamy, Karthik Khare, Kedar Vivekanand Ulman, Anshu Khandewal, Kiran Kumar Singh, Kiran S.A., Krishnan Sajaram, Lokesh Garg, Madhukar Jha, Manav Mohan, Vicky Y. Daly, Naresh Chandra Nirmal, Navelkar Siddesh Suryaji, Navneet K. Jain, Nimesh Gupta, Parag Kumar, Patel Neeral Jain Kumar, Patel Surendra Mohan Bhai, Piyush Arya, Prasad MSV, Prasun Shah, Priya Kanaya, Raghu Gulati, Rahul Diwan, Rahul Gupta, Rajiv Kumar Saha, Ravi Shankar R, Samir Verma, Samrat Sen, Sangeeta Batra, Sangeeta Vadnanand, Saroni Bhattacharya, Saurabh Kumar, Saurabh Upadhyay, Shraddha Badla, Smita Chaudhary, Somnath Manna, Shrishti Kohli, Subodh Kumar, Sundaresh R, Sunny Sharma, Talamraju Shyam Sundar, Tanmoy Adhikari, Vaidya Abhijit Mureshwar, Vibhas Bhawan, विकास केडिया, विकास कुमार सिंगल, अभिषेक आनंद, आदित्य के अफजलपुरकर, अमरीश सुखानी, अमित भगत, अमित भार्गव, अमिताभ मल, आनंद के, अंशुमन महेश्वरी, अपर्णा जॉर्ज, अत्रेया संपर्क, चेला पांड्यन, विपुल छाबरा, भूमिका पटेल, चिदम्बरम पी, दानिश रहमान, दीपा सी, धनंजय फडणीस, गौरव वोरा, गिरीश अग्रवाल, हरीश एन, हर्षा रमेश अंगेरी, आयर बालकृष्ण रंगनाथन, जितेंद्र अरोड़ा, करण भगत, कार्तिक के, कौशिक पॉल, कविता एन, कुणाल मैत्रा, माधवदेव वर्मा, पवन मीटर मिंज, निखिल मदोट, पल्लवी तिवारी, पंड्या अर्नव असीत, अमृत पाटिल, पवन कुमार भार्गव, कुंटोक वांगेल, फ्रांची सिंगल, प्रिया मिश्रा, प्रिया गुप्ते, ऋचा नारायण, राघवेंद्र प्रसाद ए, राम मोहन त्यागराजन, समीर शुक्ला, शिवानी द्विवेदी, सौमित्र शंकर नारायण, एस श्रीराम, सुधीर कुमार, सुधीर कुमार के आर, श्रीनिवास मूर्ति जी, सुनील कुमार राय, सुरभि अग्रवाल, तपन कुमार मजूमदार, वंकर गोपाल चंद्र रामभाई, विजय लक्ष्मी राजरामन, विपिन वशिष्ठ, अजीत कुमार एमआर, एस आनंद, अनिश अंबानी, अपराजिता बल्ला, अर्नब हजरा, आशीष कुमार सिंह सेंगर, अश्विन आयंगर, बालाजी आर्यन, बंदिता जयपुरिया, चेतन कृष्णा शेट्टी, दीप चटर्जी, देशुकर प्राची अजय, जगदीश गोपाल कृष्ण, जयप्रकाश सिन्हा, जोसेफ बोस्को कुरुपचारी, कालिदास मुरलीधरन, कौशिक कुंडू, मालती प्रभु, मानसी नरसिम्हन, मनीष अग्रवाल, मनीष चौधरी, मनीष मालेवर, मनोज आर शिवदसानी, मृदुला एम, श्रवण कुमार एन, मुनीश खुराना, नितिन चोखानी, नीतीश बालाजी, प्रणव पटनायक, प्रियदर्शनी, पुनीत पुंजा, राजेश गुरा, राजेश दीक्षित, राजीव गुप्ता, राम वेंकट कोटदरी, राम कुमार बागोपाल, रंजीत सिंह, रवि प्रकाश वोरा, साकेत गुलाटी, संदीप एस डोंगरे, संजीव सहगल, संजीव कुमार भाटिया, शांतानु विश्वास, जे शशिधरन, श्वेता मिश्रा, सिद्धांत तनेजा, सिद्धार्थ चतुर्वेदी, सुब्रता शोम, क्षितिजा उबाले, सुमेंद्र सिंह, सुमित शांतानु, सुनील रेगुला, स्वाति अग्रवाल, तरुण जोशी, तरुण शर्मा, विजय कुमार एस, मनोज बाजपेयी,